The only thing that's gonna be awkward about this one is the fact that the whole thing is pink, basically, and I don't have a pink color to work with. I don't believe there's a mixed pink in here anywhere. So that's a thing. So I guess I'll just substitute like magenta, probably. Most likely. We'll have to see how it goes. But, you know, as usual, we get to have our sky out here in the background. I guess I won't fill the whole thing. Suppose not. We're gonna want just like a little bit of white. And then we can do that. A little bit of orange. Why not? But I definitely want to go into the red. And it would be really nice if there was different airbrush sizes. I think that would have been really useful in this program. Signed, me. I think that would have been useful. If I had to say. Yes, this is indeed another Bob Ross painting. Which is what all these Mario Paint streams are. They're all Bob Ross paintings. I don't know if there'll be a day where I'm like, I want to like make my own thing. Just open up Mario Paint commissions. I bet that's not a common thing. That'd be kind of funny. Kind of hype though, honestly. If I had to say, I think that would be kind of hype. Okay, I want to like dull this just a tad. How are we doing today? Would you like to explain what you have done, Ebo? Is there something you're not telling the class? You can tell us if you want. Alright, what color do we want to use for all these trees and everything else? I guess I just have to use... I guess I'll just use magenta, honestly. That's probably my best bet. It's the closest I have. Like, yeah, like the red. Like, if I got some red, like, let's just get some red. And I overlay some, like, white on it. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really give the right effect, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like for this, I think the magenta just is better, I think, even though it's not the right tone. I think it just works better. So we're gonna just do that. I think that'll be the best way to go about this, if I had to say. Because once again, limited palette, so you have to do what you can. Yo, Justin, Cock's good. How about yours? You know, all of you know today, Justin, I once again clicked on your stream, and you were just doing nothing the whole time, and then you eventually just like ended stream. I was like, oh, okay. Plan on doing more. Should the late night alt stream, huh? Could be hype, could be hype. And this tree is massive. This is a big tree. If late night's in an hour or two, then yeah. I mean, late night maybe in some time zone. Right? Right. Anything else exciting happening today? You know, I wanted to put my bed sheets in the washing machine before I started stream, and then I forgot, so rip that, I guess. Like, I was gonna do it, and then I just didn't. You remind me I need to do that too. Because I showered today, shaved. I did all that good stuff today when I got up. Like, best time to wash your bed sheets is after you've showered that day. Like, you're clean, the bed sheets are clean. Like, what else could you want? What else could you want, right? And the sky has a bit of a gradient on it I didn't do, which is fine, I guess. I can always just like do it. Guess we'll do it. Actually, do we have a blue-white mixture? Kinda. How's it look though? You know, that could be good for water actually. That could be a good watercolor. Like a glistening watercolor. We'll have to remember, not for this one. This one, I don't think it would work very well. But, you know. Yeah, no, how it be. And just like a little bit of. I should have done this before the tree got placed, but that's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's a definite. Justin is putting his bed sheets in the washing machine right now. I mean, I can always do it after the stream, right? Or I could leave right now and go and do it, but I probably will not do that. Unfortunately, we'll not be doing that. see, we're gonna wanna do like one of these. Let's use some gray just to make it stand out a little bit. Try that again, shall we? We can go over it with the airbrush, not the Mario brush. Just the Mario brush. We all like a good Mario brush in our day. Oops. And boop. And boom. Here we go. Let's see. I might just like lay down a bunch of this. Because if I lay down a bunch of magenta, I can use the white. Like, how do I explain this? The white can then be used as not the background color, but then to actually make it look like some kind of solid ground, if that makes sense. You just have to trust the process. We're gonna go with the Mario brush for a sec here. Yo, Jess. Mr. Fortnite. And how many hours do you have in that game so far? It's been like less than a week, I'm pretty sure. I guess we're gonna have the lake just like cut off at the bottom here or something like that. Looks good to me. Yo, Yoshi, how's the cake? Pretty good, I would say. How about you? You see, now the white can be used as like to paint with. You catch my drift? I think before I started a week ago, I've had like 10 hours, pretty sure. Now it's like 60. Damn. I think from playing, let me see. So I started playing like a bit more than a year ago. It was like October or November of last year. It was like somewhere in that range. I think you got a library. What do you see? Like you can't just like see your oh yeah. Damn, I have 1,190 hours in it. I don't know if that counts just having the game open or if that means like playing the fucking game. Like if that is all match hours. I'm not sure. Because I know like for Steam games, like you can just leave the game open and it'll just count for your playtime. Like that's like a ton of my Isaac playtime is just leaving the game in the background, probably. A pretty good chunk of it is just that, because that's just a game that's so easy just to like AFK in. Ready for the holidays? Feels good. I guess I'm as ready as I will be, I suppose. Something I did do today, though, not related to the holidays at all, is I took out the garbage already. Switched out the garbage bag in our garbage bin in the kitchen. It was like 3:30 or so when I switched it out, and I was like, damn. I always do this at like 2 a.m. But not today. Not today, baby. Man, this painting's gonna be a lot of magenta, that's for sure, but that's okay. That is okay, I suppose. Okay, like how there's a fucking hole in the sock that I have on right now. My socks are all terrible. I think most of my socks have holes in them at this point. Like, more of them have holes in them than socks that don't have holes in them. That's just me. Because damn. It is definitely something. It's definitely not hype. Not very hype. Okay, I'm just gonna throw them all out and get new socks. I just don't like care enough, I guess, to actually get new ones. I could always just not do that, you know? Damn, also seeing that thing Jaw just posted, it's like, damn, a 3080 would be kind of cool, I guess. But also, that wouldn't be intelligent for me to do. I mean, I have a 3070, so I mean, it's probably fine, right? But damn, if a 3080 is, I think like a 70 to an 80 is a pretty good upgrade, I'm pretty sure. You know, I think if anything on my computer, I'm pretty sure the CPU would need to be upgraded before the GPU would need to be. Oh, computer parts. Try to sell my 3060 on eBay for the same price I'll be buying this from Jaw for. Fair. Shouts to back in the day when I had a 970 like 5 years ago, and that thing was good. Like, I didn't have like any problems with it at all. I also had like, I think the go-to CPU. I had an Intel i7 4790. Like, I'm pretty sure that was like the go-to CPU back in the day. Like, that was like the, yeah, this is a good CPU to get. I don't even remember how much my 3070 was. Definitely looking at the prices though of what he listed in that sheet though, it was probably more expensive though than these 3080s are. Cause damn. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. 1080s were so popular back in the day. Yeah, I jumped from like my old build with a 970, an i7 4790 to my current build with a 3070 and a Ryzen 5 5600X. So I did make a pretty good jump. I think the only thing I ever changed in my old computer when I had that one was I think I upgraded the SSD at some point to be a higher capacity one. I'm pretty sure there's still an old SSD just sitting in that computer, in my old PC, which is actually, I can see it where I'm sitting right now. Like, I have a bathroom connected to my computer room here, and I've just left my old desktop PC in the bathroom of all places. It's just sitting against the wall because it's not really like in the way over there. Probably not the best spot for it, but you know, fuck it, right? However, I did have the thought maybe to set up my old desktop computer upstairs. Just so like when people come by, like if they really wanted to do something up there, they could. Which could be kind of neat. Plus there's also a bunch of old, like, I think there's still some stuff on the hard drive of that computer that I want to get off of it at some point anyways. So like that would kind of work out. And it would also get me to clean upstairs. Because when I moved out, I have my old computer desk just up in my bedroom upstairs where my PC used to be. And that's just been sitting there for like years. That hasn't been cleaned. So it's just dirty as fuck. And by dirty, I mean dusty. So it would give me an excuse to actually clean it for the first time ever. I feel like it would make more sense though if I were to upgrade a GPU or something just to wait for like, just to get a 40 series or something, like wait like a little bit. I feel like I think buying a 3080 when I have a 3070 doesn't sound very worth it, I feel like. Unless my Secret Santa smile. We just got you a whole new computer. Imagine. In the box that is sitting behind me, you know? The box that is also very light. It's totally a new computer, by the way. GPU prices were getting better, but I think AI stuff has brought it back to a bad spot since people want GPUs for AI. I could believe it. I haven't checked in a long while. Good morning, Aaron. How are you? Also, I was gonna say, Justin, on your like Switch recap thing, what is the soccer 2% game? Because it's like Justin's gaming trends on your Switch: action, adventure, role-playing, party, racing, and then soccer. Oh wait, fucking Mario Strikers. I forgot that game came out. That would make sense. Good new. Not so bad, I guess. Not perfect, but not so bad either, right? Yeah, that's true. You and Anna do play it every now and again. I'm kind of surprised at my Steam review thing that there wasn't more Rivals on there, but I guess we played that more last year, I suppose, because I guess we haven't really played it much this year. I had like 2 sessions with Morpheus, I think. Which I know Arma would probably be down to play whenever, also. Like, I could probably literally get either of them to play if I'm just like, yo, trying to play. So that could be a thing. It's a good game. Which I'm honestly surprised you backed the Kickstarter for the second game, Justin. Not gonna lie, TBH. Pro Speedrunner streams new platform fighter. Justin's title next year when the game comes out. Yeah, that is definitely a good thing with the second game, is that it's a lot more similar to Smash, which will be more inviting for people to want to try it. Because the first game is so similar but so different at the same time. It'll be nice also, I think having shields will be a lot nicer, since the first game doesn't have shields at all in it. I think that'll make it a lot nicer. Because your only defensive option in the first game is, aside from just like movement to like not get hit, like your only strictly defensive option is parrying. Which, you know, if you miss that and they punish it, it just puts you in a shit spot. So I think that will be cool. If I had to say so. Allegedly, from what I heard someone say, that the new game that they're making is what the creator originally wanted to make, apparently, but I guess just didn't have the resources at the time to make something like that, so the first game is what it is. Allegedly. If that is true or not, I don't know. And I know you backed the tier on the Kickstarter where you get to have dinner with the developers. God, I could only imagine, like, if for that tier, if someone who picks that or like bought that tier is like, I don't know, just some really fucking weird, insufferable person. Like, could they just like be like, nah, you're out of here. Like, get out of our dinner. Anyway, you have to be some like really like outgoing person though. I feel like some really extrovert person to want to do that, because I don't know, like it could be neat. It's one thing to just like meet them and like just like, you know, like talk with them for like a few minutes or whatever, like if you were like at a convention or whatever, or like a fighting game tourney that they were at, but, like to like sit down and like have dinner with them for like an hour, 2 hours, however long it might be, like I don't know, not something that'd be up my alley, that's for sure. That is for sure. Man, I have to say, I don't know. This painting feels very meh to me. I don't know. I'm not super crazy for it right now. I like the top half. I think the top half, like where you see the sky and the trees, I think that looks good. I like how that looks, but I think the bottom half just looks not very good right now. It's hard with just like the color palette. Like it's basically two colors. It's basically pink and white. That's basically the whole color palette for this thing, aside from the sky. So like when it's limited like that, it makes it a lot tougher for Mario Paint to do it. So that's a thing. Could try adding a little bit of like this. See how that looks maybe. I'm gonna do Breath of the Wild today. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna play Mario RPG. That's right. That is indeed correct. That is exactly what I want to be doing. When are you doing the Mario RPG speedruns, Aaron? When's that happening? Maybe once they make a randomizer for the remake. Maybe we'll see that. Damn, I just saw you put good morning in the Discord 10 minutes ago. Orin Morpheus. How are we doing today? Are you saying, Aaron, you don't want to erase Morpheus in the remake? Because Morpheus has been doing speedruns of it. That was the wake up good morning. This is the getting out of bed good morning. Damn. I wish my waking up and getting out of bed good mornings were 10 minutes apart. I am so fucking shit at getting up from bed. It's embarrassing. I was saying a bit before you got here though. I was like talking about Rivals. Cause there's the whole Steam review thing, and it was like Rivals like only 1%. I was like, damn. I guess we didn't really play it a whole lot today, huh? Or played a whole lot this year. I think we only did like a couple of sessions, and I was like, damn, I could probably get Morpheus to play if I just like ask him at some point. Three, go. Yeah, I remember I kind of got discouraged from playing because there was a while where I was having like just random internet problems, and that's like largely been resolved, I think, aka by me not really doing anything and it just fixing itself over time because internet is really fucking cool like that. Because I remember like they still run them actually, but they have like a little like a weekly like amateur bracket thingy that I was entering for a little bit there, but then I just stopped because there was like it happened like once or twice where like my internet just went out randomly and I just dropped out and I was like, cool, really fucking cool, love this. Yeah, when was the last time I even open Rivals? Last played August 5th. I guess that was the last time we played. Don't worry, we can all be grinding the beta when that is available, hopefully sooner than later. Oh yeah, I have no doubts that the new game is gonna be way better. Gonna have a much bigger scene. I agree. Especially every person I've seen play it, like all these like big Smash names and such, they're all like, damn, this game is fucking hype. Like everyone's praising it. It's nice, like the animations are actually really good, because that's definitely a thing, looking at like a Nickelodeon, and I forget about Multiverses. I haven't seen Multiverses in like a minute. But I feel like Nick, like the animations just like, they just like weren't very good, I feel like. They're just missing something to them. That is definitely a thing Smash does really well. Having just like really nice animations. Something that like I still think about sometimes that is disappointing as fuck is for Marth's sword between Melee and Brawl. Like, they made the sound effect so much worse. Like, I feel like the sword sound effects were way better in Melee. I can't remember about 4 or Ultimate. I just remember specifically in Brawl, like, his sword just sounds so, like, unsatisfying. Like, it sounds so good in Melee. Yeah, the animations in Ultimate are good. Like, they gave Falco a lot of cool animations in Ultimate. This 2-head Ultimate just kind of sucks, honestly. Nowadays. You know, like platform fighters had those fluid animations like Smash until Rivals. True.
Look at all these people. I don't know any of them.
Amazing.
Wow.
You get Owl for the Prime Gaming for 8 months. Let's go, but go like have fun painting. All right, enjoy going to New York again, so you can hang out in your sister's photo thingy and get free Starbucks from that person walking around and being like, hey, who wants a free Starbucks, bud? Because I know that's what you're doing again, right? Definitely. Sakura making YouTube videos. Yeah, I've never watched them. They seem like they're pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure they're pretty short too, which is nice. I'll have to take a look at them at some point, because they're probably pretty good. I hope you're good, Al. I also really like in Rivals, I really like in Rivals 2, I really like just like the art direction of the game, how like the character models, they have like a cell shaded aesthetic to them. It's not like fully cell shaded, it's not like Dragon Ball Fighters, for example, but it's more, it feels more than just like, okay, we put the models on a plane. Okay, there we go. Boom. I don't know, there's some interest to them. I like it. They're just doing a damn good job with it. And this is like an alpha that we've seen. Like, it's not even beta. So it's like bruh, so like it'll only get better. Going to see you on Friday. Let's go, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday? Question mark? But have you made your mind up about which seat you're gonna take? Which Ultimate didn't suck ass to compete in? Yeah, Sag. Aside from like characters being just like annoying as fuck in that game, it kind of sucks the movement is just kind of like bland in that game. Like that's mostly I think what did it in for me. Also, I guess like after a certain point, like none of the characters just felt fun to play. I don't know, they just didn't feel good. Which sucks. It was fun for like the first like 2-3 years it came out. But damn, I just can't play that game anymore. I don't know. It's just not fun for me anymore, unfortunately. Which is unlucky. Yeah, it'll definitely just get better and better. I don't remember who said it, but like just watching like these pros play Rivals 2, someone was like, damn, these menus suck ass. Which they probably literally made the menus like, do the menus function? Yes, okay, put it in the alpha build. I'm sure it's like probably the least of their concerns right now, because I can only imagine like doing like just the menus is probably the lowest priority thing. Because for the sake of the alpha build, as long as you can just move, like as long as you can get to your character and select the stage, because I assume there's nothing else in the alpha build other than like character select and stage select. So that'll come with time. Would have full dropped the game if Mega Man wasn't in it. Yeah, it's like anytime I've played Ultimate, like Greninja is the only character that feels tolerable, because at least Greninja is still like kind of fast. I guess fucking around with like Piranha Plant is also kind of fun, and I did like fuck around with Ridley, also. Also trying Melee. I haven't played Melee in a long time. I was having this issue with Slippy on my computer where, like, it would say the game is running at, like, you know, 60 FPS, but the game just feels choppy as fuck. So I don't know what that was about. I have no idea why. So that kind of deterred me from playing Slippy. I haven't tried it in a long while, so maybe it's fixed. Yeah, I cannot believe they never made Squad Strike available online. That is actually a fun game mode, and they just never made it available online. Like, sure, I could get it if they didn't make it available on launch.
I don't know any of them.
Amazing.
Wow.
I could imagine, like, okay, yeah. We're not gonna have it available on launch, but we'll add it like in a later patch. No, they just never fucking added it. Like, that was a really good game mode. That just never saw the light of day online because fuck everyone, right? Like, come on, man. So yeah, thank you for the tier 2 of 50 months, G. Welcome back to the... Ridley being top tier would save Ultimate. I remember when Ultimate was like super new. I know Plup was super about Ridley. I think in that like pre-release tourney, I'm pretty sure he played Ridley in it. There was also a while when he was playing, when he played Greninja, and that was pretty hype also, actually. It just sucks that Ultimate and Smash 4 suffer the same thing, where I feel like the base cast is pretty good. Like, pretty, you know, not super cheesy, nothing too stupid. But then, like, they just, like, it just got more gimmicky and obnoxious with, like, as more DLC got added. It's just like, bruh. How coincidental that in Ultimate's DLC, the only character that isn't super gimmicky and dumb is Piranha Plant, and that's the only one I think is fun. This is one of your favorite Bob Rosses? That's so. This one's hard for Mario Paint. I'm making it work, I guess, as best as I can. I think me, though, being like a fucking, like, I hate fun. I always thought the mechanic for Joker's Arson was just really fucking annoying, where it's like, oh, the more you fight him, like, he just gets free, like, meter. I always thought that was just dumb. Like, why? And just the mechanic of Arson just isn't very fun to me. Like, yeah, Joker is not a problematic character, but just how it functions, I just don't like how it functions. Like, I always remember, like, at the AGDQ Smash Ultimate tourney in 2020, fighting this Joker in bracket, and like, I'm pretty sure the objective best play is, like, if you die and he has Arson, it's just to wait on the spawn platform as long as it'll let you to run his meter out. Because it's like, why would I want to fight you with your gimmick meter online? That's something I was seeing people say about Nickelodeon. That is an annoying thing about that game, is that every character just has like a meter, like basically a Final Smash, which I guess is cool. I don't know if you can turn it off or not though, but it seems, I guess I haven't played the game much, but I imagine from a competitive standpoint that's probably not very fun to deal with. If it's just like, hit this button to one-shot someone. Something about Nickelodeon All-Stars, though, just feels doomed. Yo, Girham? Yeah, that's something better to do, right? Same with like stuff like Terry in Ultimate, how like not only does he get rage, he also has like his whatever the fuck it's called when he gets over 100%. I forget what that whatever his gimmick is called, but like I don't know. Rival or oh, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Stuff like that just like kind of ruins Ultimate for me. Makes it just not very hype. Fortnite should have been a character, true. Yeah, you get a goo gun. The only bad DLC was Steve. He did and is still fucking shit up. There's definitely something fucked up with it. If people are still like going on about Steve still coping that goo gun, one day, baby. Letting Terry do infinite super combos until he dies is so insanely brain dead. That's the thing, like it's just infinite. Like he can just spam it. Oh god, I remember, speaking of spamming, I remember when like I watched like more like Ultimate tourneys and like just seeing like Simon Richter like ledge trap with their garbage. I don't know how OP, if that's still OP, but I remember that just being super obnoxious. I was over the game before Wave 2 was even announced. Yeah, I coincidentally got kind of just bored of Ultimate before, like same with Smash 4 and Ultimate, I just got like bored of the game before the super broken DLC bullshit happened. Like I never had to deal with fighting Bayonetta in Smash 4, I never had to deal with fighting Steve. Because as I said earlier, is like outside like character stuff in Ultimate, it's really just like the movement gets it for me. It's just not fun to move around in. It's just like why would I want to play Ultimate when like I could play Rivals or Melee, which are just like more fun to play. Which it is cool. In Ultimate, you can play a lot of characters and have a reasonable like chance. Like that's definitely a shitty thing in Melee, where it's like you only play like half the cast, and the cast is smaller already. Honestly, down to see where Smash goes from here. Like Smash 6 will definitely be trimming down the roster. And there's no way that Smash doesn't like exist on whatever the next Nintendo console will be. That's just like a 0% chance, because it is such a massive franchise. Even though, like, you know, I'm pretty sure since Brawl they've been saying, oh, this is the last Smash game, no more Smash games, whatever. Like, it's such a big thing. It is such a massive series. Guarantee a lot of my time is spent sitting on the menus. You know, I can say for Ultimate that I am one of the few people that can set my, or that can change my menu music in Ultimate, because I actually beat World of Light. A really dumb feature to lock behind World of Light. It could be Sakurai's last one. Yeah, he's been saying that since Brawl. Hope they bring forward the platforms. Hopefully they make just whatever the next Smash game is. Hopefully the single player is just fun, because damn if the single player hasn't just sucked in Smash 4 and Ultimate. Except the only allegedly fun single player mode they've had in Smash, between Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate, is in Smash 4 3DS Smash Run. Everyone said that that game mode was really fun, but they just never, it was just stuck on the 3DS for some fucking reason. And on the Wii U version, we got fucking Poverty Mario Party of all things. Like, dude. Come on. Like, how you gonna do that to us? Yeah, right? Smash makes them so much. It's such a big franchise. Oh man, you want to know another dumb brain dead thing, Morpheus? Oh, you definitely know about this. Is Me Sword Fighter's Tornado. How it just has fixed knockback. I don't think they ever patched that. I'm pretty sure they didn't ever patch it. But I definitely like ran into that like one tourney, and my friend was like, "Yeah, if you just get hit by that, it's just like nothing you can really do about it because it just has fixed knockback." And it's just like cool. So you can just do like the same combo at like any percent, and it just can kill you, which is like, damn, that's cool. I could see that. I've heard what Rivals is gonna do for their single player content. I don't know like what all they're gonna put into it. I can already guarantee it'll be better than the first game though, because honestly the single player modes suck in Rivals 1. They are not good. Like I played the story mode, I'm like, damn, this kind of sucks. But they said they're gonna release like chapter 1 of the story mode, I guess sometime next year. And then I guess just release like more chapters over time, which is cool. But they say, it said on the Kickstarter there's gonna be like an arcade mode, whatever that entails. Like, pray to fucking God they have a Melee 64 style break the targets, because that would go so hard in that game. But yeah, I love Board the Platforms from 64. That game mode is so fun. And it's only in 64. I'm a Board the Platforms lover. That shit is so fun. Dude, the Young Link one where you had to like throw the boomerang. Like there's that one target like on the right that's like in a box that's completely surrounded. And there's no way to get in, and I'm pretty sure you have to use like your boomerang and like throw it and then have like it come back and hit the target. It'll just like phase through it. I'm pretty sure that's how you do that. Like I always remember like as a kid I like never knew how to do that one. I always remember, like I vividly can remember in Melee that me and my brother playing that back in the day, we had no idea what Marth and Roy's counter did. Because you just do the move on its own. Like you're like, what the fuck is this? Like I think growing up, I think we had no idea what that shit did. Wanna see something crazy though? I have to find my Melee. Right. So we have our Melee, right? Which I actually have a 1.0 disc. Shouts to that. Which I know has that like infinite, or that like that boomerang jump thing. And a few other like random things. But there's some like pieces of paper in my Melee case that just have like random notes on it from when we were like kids. Tiny Yoshi glitch. Damn, this shit is like, it tells you what to do. Feels good. I remember like the main thing that we had here is that there's like this black hole glitch you can do, which is pretty cool. Damn, this thing has 2 pieces. This thing is double-sided. Like for this one thing, it's both sides. That shit was so cool though. So yeah, Shouts to that. Shouts to still having that. Just chilling. The black hole thing. It can crash your game. Doesn't necessarily, but you use like Fox, Falco, Peach, and Ness. And you do like an infinite super scope glitch. And I know you throw turnips into it at some point. And you can also put some PK fires in it, and it just does some really fucked up shit. And it can crash your game. I think if you go too ham with it, I think it can crash the game. But I know you can do it to like a light enough amount where it doesn't crash the game. Did I finish the painting? I mean, I've been messing around with it for like a while. Like, I don't know, like it could be considered done. Like, I don't know what else I'm really supposed to do with this painting. Like, I don't know, this is just a tough one to do. I feel like, well, I don't know. Did we just call it done here? I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one. Oh my god, yes! Hey, Prac. Let's be a Prac.
Happy Monday!
Damn. You were jamming. Man, your happy Friday. Man, I didn't open your Friday Snap Prac until like, or no, it was Saturday. It was like Sunday, like afternoon or like Sunday evening. I opened it finally. And it's your happy Saturday. Damn. Yo, the snaps when we're hanging out at the Airbnb. Like we can get there. Happy Friday. There's just like a whole group of us. And the Happy New Year's snap is gonna go so hard. Yo, you know those like memes where it's like, oh, if you, I don't know, like, oh, put on Star Wars whatever at December 31st at 10:48 p.m. and hit play. As soon as it hits New Year's, Darth Vader will say, "Luke, I'm not your father." Like those sorts of things. Like, we need to make some sort of meme like that. Like, imagine just like, oh, if you open this clip at December 31st at 11:59:30 p.m., ZFG will say, "Speed drink," once it hits New Year's. Imagine how hyped that would be. Or the Baba guy. Open the Baba video at X time before New Year's and he'll choke on something as soon as it hits New Year's. That would be iconic. That would be hype. Generally love when you do these streams. Very unique idea. Thanks. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. Like, it's nice. It doesn't take too long to do. That's a nice thing. It's relatively short. I remember like when I did one of these a long time ago, someone was like, "Oh, you know this, whoever the fuck random big person did it." I'm like, okay, cool. But has anybody recreated every Bob Ross painting in Mario Paint? That's the real question. Probably not. Likely not. I'm also glad that I only do it like once a week. You know, I'm not doing it like every single day or something like that. So I think that's cool. It's nice. It's like a nice little pace. which is good. I think it's good that I'm not like burning out doing this or anything like that. Because if I was like, oh, I'm gonna force myself to do one of these every single day, which maybe it would be fine, but I don't know. I think it definitely hits good just doing it once a week. So Morpheus, now that Jess is playing Fortnite, are you gonna play Fortnite with us? Damn, I mentioned... Fortnite and Justin post a Fortnite thing. Update tomorrow. We've been cooking some gameplay improvements across the board, but there's one update in particular that we think y'all might like. Is it everyone crybaby bitching about the movement even though it's not even bad? Want to see. If Morpheus is even hit here still, update, he's still here. Aside from doing commissions, sometimes thank you them now. Which I guess I haven't like publicly opened them in a long time. You know, I actually did just finish one for someone like last night, so that's kind of cool. New sheet, maybe sometime next year. Maybe. It has been like multiple years at this point, like literally. And this water just isn't hitting. It's just not hitting for me. Everything I'm trying just isn't working good. I don't know, just... I don't know. I'm calling it done. Not done. Not done. Not done.